Today I'm going to show you how to make a custom iPhone case for yourself or to sell online using Printful. And this is the Printful website. We're going to navigate to the product listing to get the design specs. So you can design for any iPhone or Samsung phone using Printful. I'm just going to use the iPhone X case today to show you, but most of them are pretty similar. But we're going to download the guidelines just for the iPhone X today. So you want to download the template, and you need a Printful account to do this. I already signed in, and I'm just going to download the zip file for this. You do need to have some sort of image editor. You can use GIMP for free, but today I'm going to use Adobe Illustrator. I think they recommend that you use Photoshop, but I find Illustrator easier to work with. So I just opened the PNG file with Illustrator to get started. And it's good to use the template just so you know exactly how your design file is going to look on the phone before you mock it up. So here's the template that they give you when you download it. And it says the width and height necessary and also the dots per image. We'll go through that in a minute if you don't know, if you're not familiar. But I'm going to actually create a new file and put in those specs because I just find it confusing to design on top of this. You can definitely do that if that's how you like to work, but I just like to minimize everything. So it looks like we have to change it to inches because that's what they gave us, and so they'll automatically convert it to pixels, but I think it's confusing to use inches, but we'll just go with what they have. So it says 2.93 width. I'm just going to type that in. And then for the height, it's 6.1. And these will vary a little bit from device to device, and depending on your design, you might not have to do a different mock-up for each one, but today we're going to do a pattern, so it does matter. And then the resolution needs to be 300. Okay, so all of that looks good, just double checking. And we're just gonna click create and get our file. Okay, so that's gonna be about the size of our phone case. And we'll go back and reference the other image, but here's a pattern I created. I'm just gonna do a bunch of smiley faces with rainbow tongues today. And I'll just fast forward to my adjusting this. Okay, now that we have our file all set up, I'm just going to see what it looks like with our template, because where the red cutout on the top is going to be where the camera is going to be, and I'm fine with how it looks. So I'm just going to export that as a PNG. It also specifies on the template that you need to use PNG, and you need to render it, see, in its highest 300. I also picked Art Optimize just because it is all art. Then we're going to navigate back to Printful and go to our phone case to generate a mock-up. And I'm going to use this mock-up on Etsy, on my Etsy site, to sell my iPhone case. So you could do it for all of the devices, but I just selected the iPhone X. So I'm just going to navigate to where I saved my PNG. And it came up in my store's file library. That might be the only thing that you have in there if this is your first time doing it. but I just have some other files of things I've done before. So I chose my file and it says the print quality is fine. So I'm just going to generate these mock-up files. So you could order it before you even generate it if you just wanted to do a one-off thing and you knew what you wanted, or you could just save it to your file library if you are going to link whatever store you're using with your Printful account. I'm just going to download the files to show you, and also because I want to use them in advertising and just showing the mock-up on my store. But if you'd like to see a video about how to integrate with Shopify or WooCommerce, leave me a comment below and let me know. Just uploaded that file onto Etsy, and yeah, it's all set and ready to be sold. So, okay, thanks for watching.